Good morning, everybody. Hope you're well. It's Battle. It's a beautiful morning, and I decided to give you guys a morning express just to jumpstart your day. Bubba's here with me. He's going to hang out. He likes Shavasana, so he's going to wait for that. Anyway, let's get your morning started. Cheers. So start seated this morning. Comfortable seat. Doesn't matter if you're in cross-legged, crisscross applesauce, or legs straight out or wide open. So just take a moment to settle yourself and take a big yawn, maybe take a big breath. Inhale and exhale out of your mouth. Inhale in through the nose, exhale out of the mouth. Inhale and exhale out of the mouth. Close your eyes and just take a moment to ground your sits bones and to drop your shoulder blades and flow your eyes open. Start to lift your arms above your head. Take a big long stretch. And then let your right arm come down, your left arm come over to the side, and then go directly to the other side on the inhale. And on the inhale, every time, rise up. Exhale, float down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, float down. Keep going from side to side, just warming up the spine. When the right arm comes up again, let it come down to the left knee. Take the the left hand behind you and twist. Just a gentle twist. It's early. You've probably just gotten out of bed, and go to the other side, just warming up the spine. We've been laying flat or in some funky position like asleep. Who knows? Knees up, shoulders underneath me. You just never know. Anyway, arms rise above your head, and then take the hands behind you. Press the fingertips way back. Lift your heart, lift your head, lift your chin. And then come back to neutral spine and walk your fingers out in front of you. Reach way out. Let your head drop if that feels good. I like to send my chin forward. Now walk your arms over to your right and send your left hand a little bit further. Sink your left hip back and away. Big inhale here. Smooth exhale. Walk it over to your left. Right hand tends to go a little further forward. Right hip back. Nice, beautiful side stretch. Inhale. And exhale. And walk it back to center. And then walk it up. Change your legs. We tend to have a dominant leg, so this is going to feel kind of weird. All right, my left leg actually comes up a little bit higher. So walk it out to center again. Inhale and exhale. Now walk your hands over to your left and let the right arm come forward. We were just here, but the opposite leg is in front. And then come through center and over to your right. Left hand creeps a little further than the right. Send the left hip back and away. As you come back to center, get as deep as you can. Either drop the head or jut the chin forward. Walk yourself back up. Arms rise above your head. Look up and then draw them down to your heart center. Bring them to the knees, hands to the knees, and then take the right ear to the right shoulder. Maybe wiggle your chin forward and back just to find those sweet spots in your left trapezius. And then take your right hand, place it on top of your head, so it's on top of your left ear. And then reach the left arm out onto the mat. Yeah, so good. Maybe wiggle the chin forward and back. All right. Release that. Leave your head where it is, and then take your left hand to your right hip. And grab that hand. Pull the left shoulder down and away. Good job. Even deeper. All right. Now, cradle your face with your right hand. and bring your head up to center. You're going to notice a difference in the left and right side of your neck. So let's go to the other side. Drop the left ear. Maybe wiggle forward and back, opening up through the trap. And then that left hand comes to your ear, and the right arm reaches towards the mat. Maybe wiggle your chin forward and back. And then let's take it a little bit deeper. Release the left hand, meets the right at the left hip. Sit up tall, make sure you're not slumping. Nice stretch in the neck. Intense. All right, release. Drop your chin and roll to the right and to the left with your head. Just right and left. Just let it pendulum swing right and left, right and left. All right, so make your way to all fours. Gonna get moving a little bit. We're gonna need to jump start our day. So let's warm up the spine. Drop your belly, lift your gaze, lift your tailbone. And then exhale, pull everything underneath. Do a couple of more rounds. On the inhale, you drop and lift the tailbone. On the exhale, you pull everything underneath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Come to neutral spine. And then look over at your right hip. So you're squeezing your right side and extending the left. And then come back to neutral. And then look over at your left hip. Squeeze the left hip towards the shoulder. And then back to center. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees just a couple of inches off the mat. Just fire up the core a little bit, looking between the fingertips. And then drop down. Untuck the toes. Let's thread the needle. So your right hand, let's do right hand comes up first, and then thread through. Come to the back side of your shoulder blade. So you're opening up your upper back. Now put some weight in your left hand, that hand that's above your head. Just press really deep into it. See if you can open your heart a little bit more. Keep your hips square, equal weight in the knees. Press up, open, and come down. Let's go the other side. Reach up. Take the shoulder blade down. Lots of weight in the hand above your head. Looking good. Press up and open. And then back to your hands and knees. Let's take puppy pose now. So walk your hands forward. I love puppy pose in the morning. You want to keep your hips right above your knees. And as you walk your hands down, maybe you get just so that your chest drops. Or maybe you can get your chest all the way to the floor. It just depends on the mobility of your shoulders. It's all good. Wherever you are is fine. Now we're going to press forward and drop the elbows and then drop the hips so that you're in Sphinx pose. Put some weight in your hands and just lift slightly up and then back down. And then lift up and then back down. Just warming up a little in the lower spine now. Lift up and all the way down. Take your fingertips out to your sides. This is how it should look, like a spider. And lift up. Now make little circles with your shoulders. Shoulders. And then reverse. And come all the way up. Drop your right shoulder towards your left hand. Upper back stretch. And then let's go to the other side. Left shoulder towards the right hand. And drop it over. Right shoulder to left. And then left shoulder to right. Nice job, everybody. All right. Drop all the way down. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes and press up to plank. Firing up your core. Come to plank. Hold here. Press the earth away. Separate your shoulder blades. And then lift your hips, downward facing dog. Pedal out through your heels. This is our first downward facing dog of the day. Maybe you're right out of the bed. Maybe you've already taken a run or a walk. But you want to shift the hips and feel the stretch in the Achilles and the calf and the back of the thigh and hamstrings. All right, lift all the way up to the balls of the feet. Now shift your chest and belly back toward your thighs. Draw the shoulder blades away from one another. separating them. Keep the tailbone high and then lower your heels. Do it one more time. All the way up, balls of the feet. Shift your weight back into the legs, out of the hands, and then drop your heels. Come all the way up to the balls of the feet again. Now, separate your feet slightly and turn the heels towards the right. Reach the left hand a little further, getting a little side stretch here. Come back to center, all the way up the balls of the feet. Shift your feet so they're parallel to the back of the mat. Reach the left hand a little, or right hand, sorry, a little bit further. Move the hand back all the way up to the balls of the feet. Shift the weight back and the heels release. Start to walk your feet towards your hands. And hang and ragdoll. Just let some gravity work let gravity, yeah, I need more coffee. Let your gravity do some work on your lower back. So just hang here. Maybe shift a little right and left or swing, working in the lower back. We're going to take a couple of twists here to twist through the upper and lower back. So first let's do the upper back. So place the left hand either around the ankle, bending the left knee, or to the floor. Reach the right arm high to twist. And let's take it to the other side. Left hand reaches, right knee bends, left knee straightens. And then coming back down, I want you to walk your hands to the outside of the right foot. Now see if you can keep your heels in line with one another and your knees straight. A slight bend, you don't want to hyper extend them, but see if you can get them slightly straight. It's up to you. It depends on the length of your hamstrings and the flexibility. All right, let's go to the other side. Left side. And then bring your hands center and lower down into a squat. Lift your hips back up and fold in. Bring your hands forward, lower into a squat. Come all the way up onto the balls of the feet. Bring the knees really high. And then start to lower the heels, lower the knees, lift the hips, fold over. Now come down again. Before you come down this time, bring your feet together and lower down into a squat and then widen your knees. So you've got support here with the heels and the knuckles of the big toes touching. Now walk your hands forward and maybe you put your forearms on the mat. This is a great lower back stretch. Drop your head, let it be heavy. One more inhale. And exhale, and then start to walk yourself back up. Draw the knees together. Walk your hands over to the right. Use the elbow to press the knees away, and we're using a lower back stretch here in the squat. And then walk to the other side and twist. All right, hands in front. Yep, knees and quads are singing to us already. Fold forward. Nice job, everybody. Separate your feet. Hang and ragdoll. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. And then slowly begin to roll up one bone at a time. Get a sip of coffee if you want. Grab some water. I'm gonna move my mat back so that you can see me. We're gonna do some sun salutations. So, wow, something going on at Wrightsville Beach this morning. How about that? All right, so sun salutations, and these are great to do anytime you just want to jump in and do about 3 or 4 sun salutations. So, top of the mat, inhale, arms rise above the head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, take a half lift, step or float back. Now you can drop your knees if you need to, or if you're ready, chaturanga, elbows come close to the ribs. You can stay in low cobra or upward facing dog, and then back to downward facing dog. Big solid inhale, smooth exhale, and then in your way, move your feet to the top of the mat. Fold in, rise up, palms touch, let's keep moving. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Step or float back. Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin to low cobra. That's the other option. We meet in downward facing dog. Big inhale. Long exhale. Sun salutations are like a complete movement. Move to the top of the mat. If you only did 5 sun salutations a day, you'd be in great shape. Inhale, rise up. We're going to do one more. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Step or float back. Plank, chaturanga, or knees, chest, chin. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Down dog. We're going to integrate some core work here. So reach the right leg high. Draw the knee into the nose. Reach the right leg high. Draw the knee into the right elbow. Reach the right leg high. Draw the knee into the nose. Place your foot between your hands. Seeing a long, low lunge. We're going to take a runner's lunge now. If you haven't noticed, I'm moving from the top of your head down your body. We've gone down your back, done twists. Now we're getting into the hips. Stay low in your runner's lunge. Now we're going to work into the hamstring. Start to straighten your front knee and fold over it. Bend the knee. Straighten, exhale. Inhale, straighten, bend it. Exhale, straighten. And then rebend the knee. Plant your hands, step your foot back, downward facing dog. Left leg rises. Now draw the knee into the nose, reach it back out. Draw the knee into the left elbow or shoulder, reach it back out. Draw the knee into the nose, place your foot between your hands, low lunge. Stay in this low lunge. Stay down, up. Sink your head slow, press your back heel to the back of the mat. Now start to straighten your front knee and fold on the exhale. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. And then go ahead and step your right foot up to meet the left at the top of the mat. Bend your knees and come to chair pose. Reach up, sink left. One more twist here. So take the left or right elbow, it doesn't matter, across, because we're going to do both sides, and twist. Back to center. Go the other direction. Back to chair pose. Sink low. We're getting in our quads now, moving on down our body. Sink into a powerful squat. So way down low, arms out in front of you. Now fly the arms behind you. Come up on your toes. You're in diver's squat. Yeah, those are your quads. Waking them up. Drop your heels, fold over. Say, ah. Inhale, half lift. Step or float back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg rises. Bend your knee, open your hip. We're going to get in the hip flexors now. Make big circles with your hip, both directions. Open that hip back up, let the foot fall towards your left shoulder. And then draw the knee in the nose. Place your foot between your hands. Stay low. Reach the right arm high to twist. Sinking into the hips. Right hand down. Flatten out your back foot. You're going to rise up into a warrior one. Right foot forward. Sinking deep into the front knee. Hold for a breath. Lift through the top of the head. Open up for warrior two. Up and back, reverse your warrior. Reach that right arm back over your head. Bend the front knee. Take it down, frame the front foot, step back, and take it through a flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg rises, bend the knee. Stack your hips and create some circles with the knee, opening up through the lower back and the hips. And bend the knee again, let the foot fall towards your right shoulder. Opening the hip. Draw the knee into the nose, and then place your foot between your hands. Stay low, hips low. Gonna take a twist, left arm high. Both hands down. Back foot flat at a 45-degree angle, front knee bent. Rise up, warrior one. Sink low into your left hip, into the left knee, even lower, strong with the back leg. And then open up for warrior two. You got it. Flip the front palm, reach up and back, reverse. Float it down, frame the front foot, step back, take it through a flow, inhale, upward facing dog, exhale, down dog. Long inhale, strong exhale. Move your feet to the top of the mat, fold in, bend your knees, chair pose. We're gonna take all of that much faster, get our heart rate up, and then we're gonna come back down. Fold forward, inhale. Plant the hands, step or float back. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale. Down dog. Right leg rises. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Create a circle. And the other direction. And then draw the knee to the nose. Flatten out the back foot. Rise up, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Up and back, reverse. Float it down. Frame the front foot. Step back. Take it through a float or just meet in downward facing dog. Left leg rises, bend the knee. Big circle. Other direction. Bend the knee, stack the hip, and then draw the knee in the nose. Warrior one, flat foot in the back. Rise up. Open up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reach up and back, reverse. Float it down, frame the front foot, step back, take it through a float. Heartbeat is up now. Yes, it is. Getting ready for our day. Big solid inhale. Big exhale. Nice job, everybody. Look way forward. Bend your knees. And I want you to jump your feet to the outsides of your hands. Sink low into Malasana squat. Opening through the hips and the lower back. We sit a lot during the day, so it's good to open this up. And any time of the day, this is a good way to open up your lower back if it gets kinked up. Place your hands down, lift your hips, shake your hips out a bit. Lower down, Malasana squat, and then just sit down. Have a seat. All right, just a couple of seated stretches before we go on with our day. Extend your legs out in front of you. Take the junk out of your trunk. Inhale, arms rise up and fold forward. Slow your breath, slow your heart rate. And rise up. So take the right leg on the inside of the left leg with the left leg out to the side. Arms out like wings. Out and over into a gate pose. The right arm comes up and over. And then draw the left toes back and sink the right hip back and away. If you can reach your toe, that's great. Start to work your hand on the inside. But if not, just reach towards the wall beside you. The key is to open up the whole right side of your body. And then open your heart. Nice work, everybody. Rise back up. And draw the soles of the feet together. Sit up tall, open the knees, and fold forward. More lower back opening. This is on purpose because of the way we sit most of the time during the day. And any time of the day, these are great stretches. All right, right leg comes out, left sole of the foot on the inner thigh, arms out like wings, shoulder height. Reach out and away, up and over. Perfect if you can grab the foot. If not, it's no big deal, just reach. Sink your left hip away and open your chest. Rise up. This time, left leg comes out. You're gonna straddle, opening the hips and the lower back even more. Sit up tall. Notice I put my hands behind myself and pushed forward just to open the hips a little bit more. Now, you wanna make sure that you're hinging forward from the hips and not from the waist. Walk yourself out to your degree. It does not matter how far you go. But I want you to make sure that you're tilting forward with the hips without rolling the knees. Continue to go down, Let the breath carry you. On every exhale, you just release. And you have to talk to your inner thighs a little bit and say, okay, all right, you gotta go. You gotta let go. You gotta let go. Let go. Let go, inner thighs, let go, inner thighs, let go. Yes. Walk it back up. Nice job, everybody. Bring the legs together. Little core work to finish, and then we'll take a rest. So, boat pose. Toes on the mat, arms parallel to the mat, and then lift the shins parallel. You can stay here, or if you feel it, you can extend the legs. You want to hold. 3, 2, toes down. You can lift one and then the other, or you can bring both of them up again. 3, 2, 1, toes down. Both legs up again, or alternate right, left. This time we're going to go right and left, right and left, right and left, right and left. Come back to center, lower. Let the lower back touch, but not the shoulders or the legs. Hold, draw the belly button in for 3, 2, 1. All the way down. Feet behind your hips. Lift into bridge pose. Nice stretch for the belly. We're going to do some twists so that it will help with digestion during the day. Release your knees down. Gather your right knee into your chest. Extend the left leg. So now we're activating our intestines. Move it around. Yeah. All right, now let's take a twist. So take that right leg over to the left. Right arm comes out like a wing. Working the ascending colon and then the descending colon always. All right, back into your chest. And then change your leg. Left knee in. Move it around a little bit if you like. And then use a hand to take it across. And the left arm comes out like a wing. Look to your left. Nice big twist. And then bring it back to center. Gather your knees into your chest. Rock back and forth on your lower back. Extend your legs out and just take a moment to close your eyes in corpse pose. Not going to stay here long. For crying out loud, you'd be laying on your back for what, 8 or 9 hours sleeping if you're doing this in the morning. So, but Shavasana is different than sleep. Shavasana is rest. Shavasana is letting your mind, body, and spirit all come together after you have separated it during your practice. Shavasana is also letting your adrenaline come down, your heart rate come down, your breath come back to its normal pace. And it allows your body to just absorb your practice and come back to homeostasis. All right, take a deep breath, take a big long stretch. Arms and legs come together. FedEx is delivering a package. Bring your knees in and rock and roll forward and back on your lower back. Come to stand. No hands. See that? Arms rise. One sun salutation. Very quick. We're going to get moving. Get the blood flowing again. Inhale, half lift. Step back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Oh, just for good measure to get the blood pumping again, jump forward. Inhale, rise up. One more, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Step or float back. Yes, I'm doing sun salutations after Shavasana, but that's because I've got to be productive today. I don't know about you, but Shavasana sets me into Zen mode, which is great. Hold in, rise up. Palms touch. Bring them to your heart center. Ready for your day. So sun salutations after your Shavasana get you pumping, get you moving, right? So have a great day, everybody. Thanks for being with me.